back for another stream. Let's go. How's it going? How's it going? Back at it once again for another stream. Imagine that, Magic Dragons. Oh, legends. It is. We're getting blinded again. It is a sunny day again. It's back to being sunny. No more gloom. No more gloom and doom in the flop background. But no, though. Hope you guys doing okay. Though we're back for another stream. Yes. We're gaming. We played a little bit in between streams. Imagine that. But yes. Thank you. Hope we've had a good day though, nonetheless. Hope we've had a good day though, nonetheless. I thought you just beat the Radiance. Why is it outside your window? Well, the Radiance, she's always gonna be okay, near and dear to my heart. And when I look outside, when I see the sun, I get reminded of that day. Honestly, to be fair though, what we need to do is we need to go ahead and revisit. We need to go ahead and revisit the game. Get Hollow Knight and Soaks on for the PlayStation, and redo it. And redo the plan. Only right. It's only right. Bonk. Bonk. There you go. Don't need to deal with them. Don't even need to deal with them. But hopefully though, you've got some good things planned. Hopefully you've had lots of gifts. Lots and lots of gifts. Just got home, gonna shower, so looking for a bit. No issues, man. No issues. No issues. There's no problem at all. How's it go? And so, but yeah, just try and take it easy. Try and take it easy. But how's it going, Swerve? Welcome on in. Day chat again. What? What do you mean, what? You scallywag. Haha, no. Wait, what? I'm sorry to hear that. Despite that, then, I hope you've had at least a nice day. I think if anything else, the gift that should be given is at least a decent day, at the very least.
I am also 95 years old today, flop.
Oh my good golly grief! Everybody's getting older. Everyone's getting older, and I'm getting younger. Why is it going backwards with me? Why is it going backwards with me? Happy birthday for Warcraft. Happy birthday for Warcraft, my god. And to be fair though, they actually have the birthday as well on Easter. Oh, what you should do is that whilst this day is still in, you should do an Easter egg hunt. But you find like cake pieces. Or you find like candle pieces to your birthday. So however long you are, or however old you are, you have to go on an Easter egg hunt for that many eggs. Now that would be good. Or for that many games. You have to pick up 22 games. 21 games or however old you are. 95 games. Let's go. Also, nope. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. It was Easter yesterday for me. I think Easter is. I think Easter today is today. I can't remember. I can't remember for the life of me. I'm legally blind. Oh, I should probably mention what we're doing now. We're just quickly trying to get ourselves some souls. We're continuing on with our playthrough, so we're getting some games. Now we're talking. We like talking.
Lore accurate eve age FRFR. I don't even know the lore accurate age ICA.
That would make sense. Okay, so what you're saying is then. Bonk. Off you go. Wait, so it's official then? Evelyn's 160 years old. Imagine dragons. Imagine dragons. But also, Swip, how's your Easter been anyway, though, man? Even if it was yesterday. See, now the funny whole thing is that nobody actually knows that Flopmeister is actually 1,000 years old. It's 1,000 years old. Evelyn is however old she wants to be in any given universe. Yes, hell yes. So, for example, if I am a baby, I will reverse to becoming a baby. Reverse to becoming a fetus. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Do you know what? I will de-age so much that the universe collapses in on itself. That the universe collapses in on itself. And in fact, we will go back in time. I can't actually see what the hell I'm doing because I got the radiance behind me. I've got the I got the radiance behind me. 16. There you go. 18. 18. 15. I can do one more, but I think I'll leave that now. But it was good. And then now we can now go ahead. Also, Legends. We're actually gonna be fighting Sith. We're gonna be fighting Sith soon. So I think out of any boss in this game that deserves our time, it's gonna be. Oh, hopefully anyway today's stream. Hopefully today's stream we'll go ahead and fight Sith. The doggo. The big old dog. The best of Legends. That's a big age, but it was good. I'm glad to hear though, man. I'm glad to hear though. I've been celebrating my Easter normally with a bunch of malt loaves from Serene. It's great. Forget about Easter eggs. Serene malt loaves. That's where you need. That's where it's all at. Don't fight the doggo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I might have to though. Also, it's nice that they released the original versions of RE1, 2, and 3 on Steam. Yes! Well, they were already initially on GOG, but I guess to be able to play them on like Steam and have them on the platform of choice, still released by the same people. I think that's pretty cool, actually. I think that's pretty cool. Now they need to release Silent Hill. Now they need to go ahead and like do Silent Hill. That'd be great.
Well, you need it.
That'll be wow. Delicious. So here, being reinforced weapons. Oh, and also this is where we repair as well. Can I repair? Yeah, I'll repair some of these. Then purchase. And this is where we get the repair box. Very, very nice. And then, is there anything else we need to get? Okay, so he's gonna buy that many arrows? Why are you buying that many arrows for? I'm gonna trust him. I'm gonna trust him and go buy 400 arrows. Bonk. Okay, there's no point in getting large arrows. Getting large arrows. I'm sorry, climbing through different demon difficulties in Geometry Dash. Hell yeah, actually yeah. How has the Geometry Dash been lately anyway? I don't know, because I believe the last time you mentioned you were like in practice runs going through like about 40% of a specific level I can't remember the name of. Have you been able to make some more progress into it? Fuck, I've had a lot of chili, so I'm a bit pooped now. To be fair though, is this kind of like Sunday feels. Sunday feels. I've beaten 10 different easy demons, and I'm soon about to beat a hard demon. Hell yip. Hell yip. Yip yip. Actually, one thing I do have to mention though is I have been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's been so good. It's been so good. Literally, I'm into book 3 now. I'm into book 3 of the anime, of the cartoon. Or actually, what would you even call it? Would you call it? No, you call it a cartoon, wouldn't it? And my god, it's getting spicy. It is getting spicy, G. I feel so bad for Zuko's Zuko's like uncle. Genuinely, his uncle is so fun. I think he's the best character of the whole thing. And him and his relationship between also the earthbending girl that can bend metal, the absolute mad lad. So cool. Ow. Also, creator of a specific level, just put a 10k bounty on whoever can verify it. Money, 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 money. My grass crest shield! Oh my good golly grief. Let's go. Uncle, is it Iro? It's the yeah. All I know of him is Uncle. I don't even know him by his first name. But he's just cool. I really like his character. I just love the fact though that he's just so patient with Zuko, and even after being captured, he's still he's now kind of realizing he's just had to give him the silent treatment. Basically, I'm on episode 3, so don't spoil any more. Don't spoil any more. But yeah, I'm on episode 3. Whoa, okay, that's fine. Yeah, like the whole like idea that he's just now having to give him the silent treatment. Like imagine somebody as kind as your uncle having to give you the silent treatment. You know you screwed up. You know you screwed up, and you have some learning to do. You have some learning to do, G. I really need him out the way. Oh, there you go. $10,000 dues. My good golly grief. And the best player is not even going to go for it because how screwed up it is. Well then, I think that's a perfect opportunity then for you. That's a perfect opportunity then for you then. To go ahead and make your way through. Making your way downtown, walking fast, making plans to bend back. Oh, I do love the shield. Okay, can I still... Oh, I can't do my normal sprinting though with that. I like my stamina though. I like my stamina recharge. It's nice. I like my stamina recharge. Let's wait and see. Okay, so after this, we're going to be scooting our way up here now. Okay, so yeah, I did want to mention, so our next plan of action is now, is to, we're basically finishing up part 3 of this platinum guide. I do plan to hopefully make it up to episode 4, and we can complete episode 4 for today. But there's gonna be a few items we're gonna need. That might make things quite spicy. Oh, are we going back down there? Okay, we're just going back down there. I see now. In the first 10% of the level, there are already 125 FPS. Frame perfect and couple 60 frame perfect. 120 FPS. So frames per second. So you have, whoa. So what you're saying is then you have to get a frame perfect within 120. You've got a 1 in 120 FPS chance. My God. Whoa. How would you even set that up? There is bound to be like some sort of instinct that you'd have to have. You have one frame just to complete the jump, complete a jump. Not even like not even a, oh my God. That is mental, man. That is mental. Fair enough, though. Fair enough. Well, I wish whoever wants to go ahead and kind of tackle that goal, a heartfelt, I wish you the best of luck. You're gonna need it. Whoa! I forgot about that. I forgot about our little dragon friend. It's an open verification, so everyone can play it. Well, I hope then whoever does defeat it then is gonna win. At some point. Within the next 10 years. If at all. So, wait a minute, what's the most difficult challenge then? What's the most difficult level that somebody was able to beat with something like 120 FPS for an imperfect hit? Because I can only imagine that, I can only imagine that just being very, very tricky. Okay, so we need to really slow. Okay, let's give it a shot then. Give a second. There you go. Fun fact, when I created Aslan, the best player said, screw you. Well, the thing is, the best player knows what his capabilities are. He knows what he can and cannot do. What? Ah, oh, good golly grief. The current hardest level does not have 120 FPS. Frame perfect, I think. Jesus, so technically it would have to be then completely new. He completed a top 10 hardest level in under a week. But then that's probably with like, but that's of his skill though. Like obviously he's already used to a lot of difficult maps. Obviously, I'm speaking as somebody that has never played Geometry Dash, but I can only imagine the speed that somebody would have to go at. And my immediate thought is that if you're kind of constantly at that skill level already, you'll probably get a lot of hard maps done quite quickly. But I think still, though, he verified the top 1 level massively. So, hey, look, all I can say is that I'm wishing. If he's saying that he doesn't want to do it, then hey. We can only respect his wishes. Don't even respect his wishes. I wonder if this does anything. 43 damage, well, to be fair though. Avel's armor would do that. Avel's armor would do that. Pog you. Pog you. Ooh, that was spicy. One more hit. Yeah, he does one shot to us, but then we can also do some damage to him. Yippee! Avel's Ring. Avel's Ring, let's go. Got that. We got Ring. Which is now boost maximum equip load. That beautiful. And now what we can do is then we have that on ours. There you go. Nice. So yeah, hopefully we're going to be able to fight Sif today. I do like the dog. I do like the doggo. But we may have to wait and see though. This could even be something we'll do later on. Also, I am starting to get a bit more used to this whole like two-handed weapon stuff. Not by a lot, but I'm getting that, I think. I'm getting that, I think. And then up we go. And also as well, earlier, we were also able to see Slayer for the first time, and the Katarina. Sigurd of Katarina. They're now, the quests have started. So it should hopefully make things a little bit more funner. At the very least, we gotta go ahead and try and do this. Okay, I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Yeah, this is gonna happen. However, whenever I do think about things like Geometry Dash, I do kind of feel like, Jesus Christ, would I would love to go ahead and play something like Beat Saber again. I do miss that game. It was a very, very good game. Oh, and then down here. And, okay, so it seems like we're not going to be fighting Sift yet. That's cool, then, that's cool. I think we're going to be going down into the depths first, maybe. Stop making those weird noises. Stop making those weird noises. You scallywag. You're full on scallywag. 1, 2. And then anything specific? Oh, bruh. So he's gonna be switching his, is he gonna be switching his stuff over? Oh, he's gonna be switching some of his, armor over. Gargoyle Helm. Where did you get the Gargoyle Helm from? Gargoyle Tail Axe. We got that. Gargoyle Helm. Gargoyle Helm. Yes, what? But by the bell gargoyles. Wait, so that actually isn't given to us. It's not. Okay, so I see. So it's not going to be giving us a guaranteed thing. That's fine. But wait a minute, Legends, give me a second. Okay, so gargoyles. Gargoyles helm. Gargoyles helm. So items needed. Gargoyles helm. Gargoyles halberd. Halberd. Okay. Let's just wait a minute. Let me go ahead though and just start this up. And then yeah. So that seems to be. That seems to be it. But he seems to be just changing out his armor now until for just better ones. If I go to here. I wish I could actually see though, like, if there's much of a. Oh, maybe I have to go to toggle. Oh, there we go. I need to go to toggle stats. That's why. So the equip load for the leather armor would be a bit more higher. The gloves would be. We don't have a lot of weapons to be, or a lot of stuff to be fair. That's gonna be better. So. There are two top players I have tried to verify separate level, specific level for 2 years. For 2 years. You've gotta love it. You've gotta love it. Hey man, I expect nothing different. I expect nothing different. These people are committed, man. These people are committed. And then what do I'm just gonna upgrade into vitality, so then that's all 18 at the very least. There we go. Nice. Okay, now what we can do is chuck in the depths. Because I'm now moving into the depths. Sun's Fortress, return to the Under Asylum. Dark Root Garden and Basin. It's not like we're gonna be going over here in a little while, so that's cool. Okay, let's get this done then. Let's get this done. It's both dedication and the difficulty, yeah. It's the dedication, yeah, but still, I think it's just really, really cool. Whenever I see people just go ahead and get challenges like that, it's always inspiring. Because it's like, it makes me think that literally, if they can go ahead and just tackle a challenge like that, I can literally challenge it. You can challenge a lot of things. It's kind of funny though that they've been doing a specific challenge for 2 years straight. And most people get a degree in that time. get like an educate. Imagine that. 1, 2, 3. I kind of thought about it when I was actually doing my grinding for, well actually yeah, it was when we were doing the grind for, it was when we were doing the grind for our hardcore world, that literally, it, what was it, we had that world for like 2 years. And it all got on the flat. That was the point where I realized, okay, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And it reminded me of one of those players at 19 years old. The time he might have in his hands, he might be taking about a year. He might be taking a year break out. That's the thing, though, is that there are some speedrunners and some players that are like really, that are actually like jacked as well and have like a proper life outside of gaming. Because you do get like some people that are quite degenerate. I guess you'd guess to be degenerate. thank you. But then I think it was Nifsky, which is like a Super Mario speedrunner. He's jacked as all hell. So yes, you can go ahead and dedicate your life to the craft. And also have a ton of other things as well. Ow. Ow. Bloody hell. Okay, look, okay, I need to get at least one hit off. Come on. There we go, that's a bit more better. 1, 2, 3. Heal. 1, there we go. Black Knight Sword. Yippee! Yippee! I need to go ahead and just restock myself though a little bit. I need to restock myself a little bit though. There we go. I wasn't having a good time there. I wasn't having a good time. 1. No. 2, 3. 4. The best player is 18 years old. Fair. Fair enough, honestly. I don't know. I think you just gotta capitalize on it, man. If you're just good those days, just go ahead and capitalize on it. Don't wait. No. Okay, dude. I'm sorry, doggos, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go. This whole area, though, like, it's really weird because I feel it feels so familiar. This whole area, man. Like it's all flooding back to me, even though I haven't played this game in a solid like 3 years by this point.
Please let me out of here. Somebody, help me. Unlock. Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
You're saved.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels.
Thank you. Oh, I want to get.
Hello, I have my sorcery. Besides, I have an important task at hand. Oh, hello, I have my sorcery. Besides, I have...
Well, you can carry on and just do whatever you need.
Oh, hello, I have... Besides...
I just want to play. I just want to play this corpse. Thank you very much. How did he get himself trapped in there? That's a very specific issue to have. It seems to be a very specific issue to have. But despite that, though. Yeah, the shield's a lot more effective though than the previous games. There we go. Twin humanities. Then go to the mail breaker. Mailing my way downtown. Walking fast, making plans. Bam, bam. So we do need to go ahead though and at some point fight the guy. That won't be very nice. Ow. What? Am I? Okay. There you go. Well, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. And then we can go into... Okay, I'm trying to keep an eye out for what doorways we need to keep we need to kind of go into. So I think it's this one. Yeah, this one's gonna be where the mail break will be. Will be where the mail break will be. I'm kind of sad to think that the stockpile Thomas is in this game. It's weird to not have my like to not really have like two quote unquote burdens. Trying to move. Oh, and I died, man. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, then. Making my way downtown. Walking fast, making fast. No. 2, 3. And then have a look down here. Have a look down here. And then boggies. Okay, also, we could go ahead and just mention as well. Let's see. There we go. Let me just check something quickly. Ah, yeah, okay, I see now. That makes sense. That makes doohickey sense. Okay, so now let's go ahead and tackle this again. So this time round, I don't know if these guys are going to be already in there or... Oh, no, they're going to be in there. Oh, so Subnautica 2 might release next month, early access. Oh, I really hope so. Even though that the company, as you probably know, has been coming under blasting, has been getting blasted. I would love to see that game get released for the dev team. The dev team deserves it. I need to take his dog out of the way. I need to take his dog out of the way. No, 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 no! Come on, I want to move. Oh. I want to move. Okay, that's fine. At least I got the dog out of the way. Okay, fun. Okay, well that's fantastic. That is fantastic. That is utterly fantastic, and we still have a boss fight to do as well, so... Thief mask, target shield. No. Okay, and then we go down to the edge. I see you. Sorry. Go away. Last news we got on the lawsuit. Sorry, give me a second. Last news we got on the lawsuit. That previously that Fire had full control over the reach of Subnautica 2. Yes. So it seems that they've got like some sort of control back, but then obviously still there's still a lot coming over. Like there's still a lot of kind of gloom leaving over their heads. So I'm not entirely sure. I forgot we were on DS. Yes, we are on DS1 now, Machina. Yes, we are. It's obviously a bit of a change. We're going to be moving through games, I think, hopefully. Well, I know that Demon's Souls was a relatively quick one, but I think Dark Souls 1 will probably be a bit more quicker, or will probably be a bit more slower anyway, so we'll be fine on that front.
You still have your senses about you. Then why won't you?
But how you doing, though, man? Hopefully you're doing okay. Hopefully your Easter's been chill with the family. I don't know. I need to get back into play Subnautica though. Maybe we'll play Subnautica again though, but maybe on PlayStation. Cause I think PlayStation Subnautica will be really fun to play. I only played it for like Steam. And maybe I move to like the franchise or something. So where we going next? What we doing next? So we're not doing anything actually. Transient Curse is going to be it's going to be good. We may potentially come back by some those. Okay, that's fine. So we're not going to be let me get them just yet. It has been. You know what? Respect it. Well, I'm good, thank you for asking. I'm good. I'm glad to hear them. I'm glad to hear. Take control of the release. Yeah. Subnautica 2. The developers were lucky enough to finally be able to get control of that release again. So everything's now back to normal. In that case, that's a huge step forward. Yes. Honestly, it is. Krafton, I believe, is the people that were... Yeah, Krafton was the ones that were heavily involved and were just absolutely disgusting. I think it wasn't... I can't remember if Krafton is the development studio or the people publishing it, which were being incredibly stupid. I can't remember. Is the Krafton team... Wait a minute, let me just make sure that I'm getting this right. Krafton CEO. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, it is Krafton CEO. Yeah. It's Krafton. Do you want to know a fun fact though? Krafton CEO actually used ChatGPT to try and so okay. Backstory. Basically, this whole bloody lawsuit was happening. This whole lawsuit was happening. The guy made way too many promises, and then obviously ended up being that
Incidentally, would you care
he
to
needed
learn
to
any
like
sorceries?
basically
You're probably
fire
trained
a bunch of
to
people,
Besides, I
but
hope
he
we
used
will require some materials,
he
but I'm
used
happy to teach you some
ChatGPT though.
elementary spells.
He used ChatGPT to help him do like a small company takeover. Do you know what? Let me quickly go ahead and actually
I am well then.
let me go and do this actually. They have full control of early access at least. Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. Wait, Crafton Team CEO ChatGPT. Let me make sure that I get this right. Yeah, there we go. So Krafton, yeah. So to avoid the, paying the $250 million earnout bonus, Krafton basically got ChatGPT to try to like help him with like legal rights, corporate strategies, and like somewhat. That's it's a joke. Whole thing's a joke. But I'll go now. No issues, man. No issues. Have a good one, G. Hope you have a good one. And yeah, hopefully next time we see you, you easily get through the hard geometry dash. A bit thirsty. A bit thirsty. So we need, what is it now? We need Great Soul Arrow. So we need Great Soul Arrow. A Great Heavy Soul Arrow, and then was it Full Control as well? And what's
All right, that should.
That's that one, yeah, okay. Oh, dude, we'll go ahead and get ourselves though, maybe one or two more though. I can. I like to go ahead and get this if I can, because I do. It does help out a bunch.
Upload my.
Ball control, yeah.
All right. That should help you on your. May we meet again?
May we meet again. And then yes, okay, cool. Yeah, let's do this. And adult people, and are actually doing these things. I'm quite a bit older than you, and I stopped being surprised about adult behavior a long time ago. Yeah, I can respect that. I can respect that. That's the thing, though, man. Is that from my point of view, I'm only now just starting to realize, like, that we are all just as clueless as each other. And so I'm starting to have a newfound appreciation for it. That, yeah, really, it's, doesn't matter if you're 8 years old playing supermarket with your little toy set, or a CEO with a bunch of money that has multiple chains of supermarket. The only people actually doing the work of keeping these things alive are the people on the ground actually doing the job. Are the people that are actually on the ground doing the job. I just didn't realize though that actually no what I'm talking about. Everybody's just no different. Everybody's no different. Any fair though, respect it. I like it. I do what it brings a little bit of humility back into humanity. Brings a bit of humility back into humanity. Let me all laugh at it. And be like, look. Because of the fact you have more money. Because of the fact you have more this, less of that. Better at this, weaker at that. I'm still pretty much all in the same boat. There's Bibbins! How's it, Boggy Man? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hopefully stream went well yesterday. Hopefully you were able to get some good stuff done. We're just talking about Crafton's CEO and his use of ChatGPT. Which is quite funny. Which is quite funny, haha. Okay. And then we need to go ahead and fight this goddamn Capra demon now. Okay, let me make sure that I just try to think about what I'm doing here. Okay. Okay, we gotta try to do this quickly then. Nice. As you know, as you know. Yeah, I mean, you're obviously an adult, but what I thought when I became an adult was, yes, finally. Okay, the city times are over. Adults are behaving in an adult way, but no. No, 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 exactly. Ow. Okay. Darn, I was close of getting the other guy. But then that's the thing though, is that I guess since I've kind of grown up with the internet though, and especially nowadays as well, being a young adult, essentially still exposing myself to a very real world, to a very, very real world. I think it has helped me kind of digest, I guess, in a very safe way, how people really act, how people really are, and it does, yeah, it does work out, yeah, it does help out a lot. Yeah, that is a good point, yeah, because before all this, I was watching people, even when I was watching things like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, I was still getting slowly exposed to like the fact that even if you have so much money, you can still be a bit of a goofball. You can still be a bit of a goofball, being at like 22, 23, 24, which was supposed to be like this coming of age type age. And then even nowadays, I'm watching things like Belly in the News and what's going on in the industry, and it still reminds me, I'm like, yeah, even none of us are safe. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Okay, how do I do this? Ah! Do how it works. Ah! Oh, okay. I'm getting a little battle and bruise here. Okay, I get it. Okay, that's fine. We can work with this. But to be fair though, I kind of grown up watching Jacksepticeye Sky though, and I always kind of wanted to be like him when I grew up. There's this kind of like this guy that just has so much energy and for life, wants to keep a positive attitude. I guess people would be cool no matter what age. Just gotta be prepared. Exactly. People are gonna be people whatever age. There we go. Sick. Key to the depths. How do I... What? Okay. Yeah, fine. Yeah, it's fine. And then Cappaduma boss fight, we've got that at the very least, and we can go ahead and do that. They came in the door. Honestly, they did. They just kind of ambushed me a little bit. They kind of spawned and ambushed me. I'm like, okay, cool lad. Thank you so much for your hospitality. To be fair, I did kind of like not kill any of these guys coming in though, so that would make no sense. Bye. Hold in my. Okay, now we can go through. I'm not gonna lie though. After playing a little bit of this game now, I'm being a bit more acquainted to like the gameplay, the style, and whatnot. It's given me a weird nostalgic feeling because I feel very familiar with it, despite the fact I haven't touched it in about 3 years. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Like, this is like probably one of my least played Dark Souls games, probably. Well, not least played, I think. When I first played it, obviously I was playing, like, I played like 114 hours or something. Yeah. Please. I'm now starting to realise that after us kind of moving through a bunch of other games and kind of becoming a lot more of a better gamer that is not just playing Minecraft, I'm starting to realise that maybe this game's a little more achievable than I thought. What I do here is run up the stairs and stand on the ledge, take out the dogs, the captain will just fall down, plunge down, and no, repeat. Yeah, I might have to take that approach for next. I might have to take that approach next time. To be fair, we're gonna struggle if we don't. Oh, for God's sake! Oh man, please! I just don't want it. I just don't want what you're giving. I just don't want what you're giving. There you go. Oh man, I don't like the dogs. Dogs in this game suck. But I'm starting to now realize that there's a lot more to this. There's a lot more, I feel like I'm starting to become a lot more acquainted with just gaming in general. Weird. I feel like these games are starting to become a bit more easier when it's easy, I guess. I don't know. Haven't we been challenged yet? I haven't been challenged yet. I might have an issue at some point though. It's that bad. The worst ones are in DS3. They are spawning, so you can't run away from them. Well, it could be worse though. It could be the guy. It could be the headless from Sekiro. Headless from Sekiro scared me. I don't want to fight. Eh, eh, eh. And then bonk. Cool. And where are we going? So up here. Oh, is that gonna be the one he's okay. Already got a sack, but one sack, two sacks, three sacks, four. One, two. That's a little bit more reach. Bonk, bonk. I'm so kind of happy though that we still have that kind of like this kind of like eeriness to the game, like similar to Demon's Souls, where we don't have much music yet. I'd be interested to see how this all kind of compares to Demon's Souls though. When we eventually, oh not Demon's Souls, but Elden Ring, when we eventually get to playing it.
You. You. Please, you must help me.
I helped you. Yeah, the headless are some of the late game mini bosses. That's for sure. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. I would have been a supper without you. Being eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius. Or the Great Spawn. I will not forget my debt to you.
Thank you.
Oh, hello.
You will give me. I remember. Okay.
Oh, hello.
I do remember there is one boss fight called the Ceaseless Discharge. I love that name. Did you free the guy? Yeah, yes, we just did, yeah. Yeah, we are currently just following, if you're curious, we're following this guide for the platinum journey. Currently on episode 4 at the moment. So, got quite a, yeah. So I do remember that boss name. I just love it, man. I love that boss name so much. The Ceaseless Discharge. Like, see, that's the thing though. There's like obviously Sir Alone, which I vividly remember quite a lot. For his name and just how difficult he was genuinely. But despite that, though, besides, like, yeah, this is just amazing. This is fantastic. Ah! Come on, man. Come on, man. So where are we going? Careful now. What's going on around here? What's going on around here? I'm getting spooked off. So go into here. Anything around here that I'm looking for? I'm trying to be careful. Oh, there it goes, back here. Let's see. Well, okay, I do know that there is actually a bonfire back there. I do know of that, at the very least. Making my way downtown, walking fast, making fast, bam bam. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's this gimmick thing. If you run all the way back to the fog gate after grabbing the armor, he'll just jump after you and hold on to the ledge. Pretty cool. Wait, really? Well, if you run back to the fog gate, so I know that there's actually, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a glitch we're gonna do where we're gonna go ahead and like glitch him to fall off the ledge instead of grab onto him. Instead of grab onto it. So I think, yeah, smacks his hands and he will fall down into the big hole. Okay. That's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, we're probably going to be needing to do that anyway because of the, well, because of like fighting him normally is a pain in the butt. Not as much as fighting, I think it was Dark Souls 2, but yeah. There's no glitches, it's scripted. Oh, so it is somewhat scripted, but it's like there's a way of making it eat. Ah, that makes sense now. That makes sense now. To be fair, I only know of some of the things needed for this game. So, some like the challenges. So we might have to, or you can just fight him. Yeah, you can. We can just fight him. But then that's funny. Playing the game as intended. Fighting the guy as intended. What did we not learn about the Tower Knights from Demon Souls? We get onto a table and you'll be just fine. Get onto a table and you'll be just fine. If you do die though, you need to run all the way to where the armor was and all the way back to make it run again. Yeah. But then it is like a one shot though, so not too shabby. Sewer chamber. Do you know what? I remember the first time I came down here, it felt weird. I felt like so out of my comfort zone, but I think it was around about this point that I was starting to feel myself getting into the game a little bit. Those are big mice. The big old micey boys. One, two. There we go. Trying to bait these. Okay, there we go. Well, one or two would be fine. Whoa! Okay, that's a lot. That was a lot. It's okay to give the like that. I know you've played it before, but I want to be sure. Oh no, man! Honestly, I'm really impartial to it. Thank you for being cautious about it. I do appreciate that. But to be fair though, I'm going through this journey because I've already played it once. So, and I would love to be able to know like how to play it again anyway. But so details like that are actually really appreciated, actually, because it gives this game a new meaning from the first time I played it. So yes, if you give me more stuff like that, then feel free to. Feel free to. Village body. Let's go over here. So I remember the first time I played it. It was a little while back, and I know the general gist of the story and the gameplay and whatnot, but when it comes to fights, I'm like, I've seen it now. I've seen it all by this point. So where are we going from here? Are we going left or are we going right? We're going right. Cool. Hell yeah. Thank you though, man. Thank you, man, for just being cautious like that. I do appreciate that. Go away. And then, okay, so now we gotta go up. This is windy as hell, man. No wonder I have had to go ahead and sort this out. Oh, wait a minute. So we're not going up then. Just, yeah, okay, we're going to run back. Okay, cool. And get cool. Spider shields. Get spider shield. Get spider shield, I think. Maybe. Okay. Jump! Fuck. No. No. So after we go to here, we go left. And we go up and around like so. So why would we go back on ourselves then, if that's the case? If here's just right by there. Okay, so gonna spin across. Be a very specific sequence to get. Let's put across. Then across. And then we go left. This is new territory for me. Not new territory, but this is at least. Okay, no. One thing though is that we are obviously at a point though where we don't have as much health as I would like. Wait, you're not dead? What's going on here then? What's going on here then? What's going on here? Breakfast. 1, 2. And then... Aha! Oh! Oh! Fascinating. Oh, so... Oh! Oh! Okay. That's where we are. You can skip that whole thing entirely. Now I can see why you'd want to just not bother with it. There, spider shield. Oh, there we go then. So that's where it was. I was bound to have seen it at some point, but hey, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. We just one-shot him. Okay, I see exactly why now. I see exactly why you wouldn't even bother. You guys have the Drake sword from killing the dragon on the bridge and then just drop down onto him. He's an insta-kill. That's cool. That's really cool. See, I remember the first time I played this, I was following Cynic's Steam guide for Platinum and also just doing my own normal playthrough, but I always stuck to my own ways. I always stuck to a very rigid way of playing. So I think another really cool thing about this is that since I'm kind of following a guide now, I'm kind of being forced to play a different style. It's pretty cool. Great control code right here if you want to grab it. Stay left and keep to the left. Yes. I actually remember that, if I can remember correctly. Wilders are obviously bloody. The only issue is that I'm going to be following this, but if I remember correctly, if so after this, I believe. Well, okay, I've lost myself. Ah, Zandy, that's fine. Are we jumping down? I'll jump down. Yeah, because then you can in the rat room. Yeah. Haha, yeah, you stick to the left-hand side and you go down the left-hand side, go down that. I actually remember, that's actually the one shortcut I actually do remember. But this guy's going to show us another way. Which is that. Oh, I don't like these guys. Now, These were in Dark Souls 2 quite frequently. The little frogs. Big eye frogs. It was weird. Right, then you can just open the shortcut back to the bonfire. Yeah, I think. I can't remember that part. I can't remember that part. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. No issues, man. No issues. But yeah, I think that is a good thing, though. I guess at the very least, from being able to play and following a guide, is that I'm kind of having to play somebody else's setup, so that was different from mine. Because when I initially played it, I played this entire game and I really only stuck to to a long sword. I only really stuck to a long sword. And basically a very generalist kind of strength build. But I think it'd be interesting to see, like, from playing essentially this guy's run here. How it kind of evolves, how I kind of like have to adapt to a new way of playing and see if I can try to know some different ways. I was over here, that's why. Haha. No curse. No curse fog, please. I do have to mention, though, there is one thing, though. What? Oh my God, you serious? You serious? Where do I even spawn? While curse, your HP is halved. Oh, I didn't realize it was going to be a one-shot. I didn't realize it was going to be a one-shot, gee. Good golly grief. That is painful. Well then. Oh, side, yeah. I didn't realize it's going to be a one-shot. Bloody hell. If I even touched the fog. You need to do a really awkward jump to get to that humanities. 2, 3. Yeah, I do remember though, there is going to be one track though that I'm going to be really excited to hear for when we get to it. And that's going to be Majula. Majula's track I absolutely love and I adore. Don't get me wrong, the game's a fever dream, but one thing that is not a fever dream is that music. It was so good. It was so good. Down here. Heal. No. I was already here once. Go away. Now, go back up here. I want to try to avoid losing 1600, 16,000 souls, but can't do much about it if it happens. No! Well, we lost 16,000. Well, we've lost 16,000. It seems we've lost 16,000 souls. And this time this time around as well, we don't even have a. Ouch! Ouchies indeed. Well, screw this time. I'm just gonna go. They do whatever they want to do. I need my soul back. I need my soul back. Stop it with that blade curse stuff. I hate it. I hate the curse. Oh man. Good golly grief. Good golly grief. I'm gonna go. Then jump. There you go. All that for a little bit of humanity. Wait, what? How do you? No, 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 no. Let me drop. Okay, we drop down here. We drop down here. Drop down here. You can die. You're gonna be evil eye. Absorbs HP from fallen enemies. Boost defense when HP is low. Well, I'll take that at the very least. No! The curse! That's not a curse! That's not a cursing! Okay. 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 That's not a curse. I want to go back home. I want to go back home now. I don't even know how we tackle this now because we don't even have the curse purger of curses. Which sucks. No. Thank you. Okay. Since you're waiting for him now to do his thing. So he goes up the stairs. Okay, no, he's not. He's going somewhere else, it seems. Unless I've missed something. Unless I've missed something along the way. Yes, okay, this is going to be our entrance. To deep down, deep down, deep dark. Try and deal with this guy first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then now what we can do is start scooching our way back. This isn't right. This isn't the right set of stairs. I think one of the, you know, that's the guy that we're gonna need. Where's the set of stairs that we need to go up to? Aha, over here, I think. Yes, by here. We may even have to take a bit of a detour back on ourselves, possibly. Or we're gonna go ahead and just see about just doing the rest of this without having our health. It'll be fine. We're doing that. Fine. What are you even talking about? I'm just thinking, how can we tackle this? Repair box. What I'm thinking, I believe we can get the curse break from. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a bit of a detour for a second. We're gonna need to take a bit of a detour because I can't continue on the rest of this run like this. I can't continue on the rest of the run like this. Welcome back, man. We have found something to a bit of a pickle. We've been cursed. We've been cursed and lost about 1,600 souls. 16,000 souls, should I say. Damn frogs. Damn frogs. Let's get through here, get through here, get through here, get through here, get through here. Don't want to deal with them, don't want to deal with them, don't want to deal with them. 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 Let's go. Just want to go. I want to go home. I'm scared. I'm scared. I want to go home. Pick me up. Mommy, pick me up. I found myself into a bit of a pickle with school. Schoolboys weren't very nice to me. Okay. We're gonna get ourselves. We're gonna lift off the curse. And hopefully we should be able to get that thing. And then you need to go to the sky that's near the entrance of this place. Which is also a shortcut to the final link. Yes, exactly. Aha, this lady by here.
There you are, dearie. I haven't.
You, my fellow human, you're gonna need to help me out. 6,000 for a Persian soul. Wait, can we just go to the Firelink Shrine to do this? Yeah, she sells them. Can't you like also go to the Firelink Shrine to also lift it as well? What a bitch. Almost 6,000, man. That's ludicrous money. That's ludicrous money. Sorry, no, no, it's completely, no, what? Talking about bitches. I hate it when those guys, I hate it when these guys just absolutely just whack their swords. Full on whacking it. But I think it can go to the, I think you can go to the Firelink place and it should lift it off. Maybe? No? No? Nah, no. I'm saving this work. I got cursed. Can you help me? That would be 6,000 souls. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. How to reverse curse the Dark Souls. Mastered. I want to fight the big dragon man. There's a Persian stone. Yolando. Okay, so if we go to the... Okay. I think Prince are the only thing. Yeah. Well, I do know that... More people by here. I do know that we can go to the Gargoyle Tower. Oh, for God's sake! How did I find myself here? Oh, chests! Oh my God! I never realized that was a thing. That is not something you'd ever. Oh my God! Morning Star. I never thought you can get into this chest area by... Fair enough. Fair enough. I initially jumped over the bloody... I initially jumped over the wall to get to there. I never realized you just dropped down behind the elevator. Well, that's a big old worm. That's a big old worm. Okay, but despite that, I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna interact with those guys yet. And we're gonna go into the right hand. We're gonna go into the right side now. But I do know that we are slightly poor, but that woman sells it for 6,000 from what I've seen online. The guy in the Gargoyle Tower sells it for 4,000. So significantly cheaper. Significantly cheaper. There we go. That's those. That's that. I think last night I had a dream about Dark Souls. I can't remember what it was about. I think the FromSoft franchise is getting into my dreams now. I've been playing too much Dark Souls lately. Well, to be fair though, we've only gone through the first game. We still got bloody another 6, so we gotta get ourselves comfortable. We gotta get ourselves comfortable. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and say hi to this guy again. Now, this will give us 400. Yep. You're preserving humanity. Yes. Oh, you do for 3,000. Oh, bloody hell, that's great. Legend. Absolute legend. Half the price. Half price off. This is the difference between an Aldi and a I don't know, and a Walmart / Tesco. I'll just pick up a few more. It's like finding some deals. Let's go ahead and just put this to here. I do what? Whilst I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and do myself a favor. And just use 2 of these. That's gonna give us 1,000 each, I believe. Yeah. Just gonna pick up 1 more of these just to be on the safe side. Okay, now we gotta get back on ourselves. She used to work at she used to work at an airport, I think. Honestly, I've only been to an airport once in my life, but never again. Never again. Actually, no, I do want to go again, but... Do you know the price of water nowadays? Dude! The price of water is ridiculous. Like £2.50 for a bottle of water. Get a grip. Screw your minerals and vitamins. Screw you. I just want some water, man. Like, you know. Then I keeps us alive. One thing though, to be fair though, when I was actually traveling via train, there was one thing though, that I remember from traveling back and forth. I think it was quite a long journey because I was traveling to see some friends. But on my way back, it was really cool actually. Because obviously the price of water is ridiculous. But I went ahead and like searched around, and there was like a water fountain. There's a water fountain, and it gave like a statistic of how many bottles of water you saved from filling up your own water bottle. And I'm like, yo, that's cool. We need to support that. Stop feeding things like TikTok and whatnot. Go ahead and support stuff like that, because that's actually useful. Depths. To the depths of Hades we go. That's the thing though, the best part is that when you can go ahead and make that statistic of how many bottles of water you saved, you can also make the direct exact same statistic of how much money you've saved. Oh, I saved 2 bottles of water? I saved myself a fiver! Wow! A bargain! Go. Okay, now we're gonna go. We're here. I'm gonna rest at this bonfire. So this bonfire because I wanna be kind of caught up with myself. And now, you took away all my health. Why? How much did you do this? The hospitality was not good. Okay, now that we're here though, we're back on track with our health back. Haha. Back on track with our health back. I rhymed.
Aye, Shemai, and good day to you. I'm Donald of Xenos. I'm just, well, a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
You're absolutely mad, lad.
Well, that is a shame, but no matter. No, not to worry. Come back again. I'm always available. Not every trade.
Okay, also I should probably mention that I need to keep a track of these, so Helm of the Wise, Armor of the Glorious. Helm of the Wise, Armor of, and Helm of the Wise, Armor of Guy, Depths. So, guidance. There you go. It's crazy, I bring my own water bottle and I fill up after security check. There we go then, easy.
Well, that is a shame, but no matter. No,
Not to worry. He sounds a little bit Welsh. He sounds a little bit Welsh, actually. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn second. Do I hear a little bit of Welsh in him?
Aye, Shemai, I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
Wait a minute.
Well, that is a shame, but no matter. No, not to worry. Come back again. I'm always available. Not every trade was meant to be. There'll be more in store for us. Someday. Sometime.
That sounds a little bit Welsh. I don't know. It sounds like either really politely English or very much Welsh. Or like a little bit of that Welsh side coming out. Love it. Oh, what we need is that we need a proper Welsh. Like, thing is, I know that in Vinland Saga we had like a Welsh / English kind of Artorias fella, which was amazing. Vinland Saga is such a good anime. But I want some like proper Welsh voice actors. I want to hear that. I want to hear that guttural. I want to hear that guttural Welsh accent in some sort of character. But also, Gaping Dragon. Gaping Dragon boss fight. Look at him. Little sneaky boy. Doesn't have any eyes though. That's a cool boss design, man. That's a cool boss design. It's like full on body horror, I love it. Also, we can try and get his tail. Metro, line myself up. I need to move a tail, yeah. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly though. Ow. Do I need to get like a little bit more closer up or something? They might just need like a good few hits. Whoa. Oh no. Okay. Ah, oh, good golly grief. Okay, now she's gonna start eating the floor now. He's gonna be like, no, 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 no. Oh no, I need your tail. Yeah, oh yeah, that was such a hit. Yeah. There we go, we got it. We got the tail. I can carry on as per usual. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, what's happening? What is this guy drop up here? Sand at hell. And to be fair though, I think ever since playing Demon Souls and the fact that we two-wield that halberd, I'm starting to get a bit more used to like having like two-wielding weapons. Is this gonna be the arc where Flopmeister actually starts playing like an actual Dark Souls player, rather than just an average nub? Starts actually utilizing his arsenal. You can never imagine. Character development right by here. This is the content. This is the content you see. You are darkening. Honestly, I'm become the Dark Soul. I'm starting to become the Dark Soul. That's the thing though, is that like for the longest time, and this is the reason why I'm probably giving this series another chance, because when I first played through these games, like I didn't even fight the Artorias boss fight in Dark Souls 1, which I do hope that we can get around to doing for this run. Okay. Weapon at risk! No, I need my weapon, I need my weapon, I need my weapon, I need my weapon. There you go. I'm gonna need to go ahead and repair that. I'm gonna go ahead and repair that. So fun fact, they were making Bloodborne when they were making the DS1 DLC. Really? That's kind of cool, actually. Yo. Because Artorias was like one of the best. Like one of the best. Wait, because obviously Dark Souls 2 was taken over by another developer. That's why it was so different. So oh, that's weird. So then they were working on Blood. The timeline is now. Is all of it. Okay, we do need to kind of go back to an actual place. So DS2 then was taken over by another developer, I believe. Another director, same developer. Oh, another director, same developer. Ah, okay. So different director, same developer. That makes a bit more sense now. Bad equipment. I can get this as well. So then they had their hands full if they were going ahead and making Bloodborne as well. Because in terms of release dates, if I can remember correctly, obviously, well, we've obviously got our whole playthrough planned out in that order. So are these guys gonna go ahead and just drop down? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Hi, Hidetaka Miyazaki. I'm just saying Miyazaki. Was the mastermind. Someone else was directed for DS2. That time. Oh, that makes a bit more sense then. So they were designing the boss fights for Bloodborne. Whilst then another director was then preparing for DS2. Fascinating, and obviously then Miyazaki took over for DS3. That makes a ton more sense now. That makes a ton more sense. Okay, so we also do need one of these. We'll go ahead and kill a few of these guys, I think, and then we'll try to get like a green Titanite shard. He does mention that's by a red drop. I think so. Yeah, and Lumi told me that DS2 was supposed to be mission based, not a connected world. That is why the world map does not make sense at all. It was supposed to be mission based. Ooh. Oh, fascinating. Because yeah, the whole connected world thing was weird. There was no cohesion when it comes to the world, like connecting the worlds together. No sort of cohesion when it comes to connecting the worlds together. Especially like I think it was from like even from Majula to like from Majula, for example, to I think it was the actually what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep this for a grind session. Items need gargoyles helm. Okay, so I'm gonna go for needed gargoyles helm. Pogs, and then weapons needed. It's halberd. And then we're going to go for materials needed as well. Basically, the reason why I'm keeping a note of things that we need. Items. I put items. green titanite shard from blobs depths. Blobs and depths. Nice. Okay. Just gotta keep an eye out. Just gotta keep an eye out for some stuff though. And by that I mean, for example, in the silent area there are large tall pillars. You go straight ahead to Majula, look back, and there are no pillars or anything. So they're just next to each other, but not connected. Tons of areas like that. Yeah, I can kind of see now. I can kind of see now. I don't know though. Like maybe that's the reason why we consider it such a fever dream. Because like that's the whole point. Like when you go ahead and think of like a dream or a fever dream, the whole thing just is disconnected. Like the whole world is disconnected. There's no sort of cohesion. There's just this kind of like overarching theme, but nothing to really have any grounding on. Ow. But to be fair though, still, I think it was still a really good game considering. I think it was still a good game at the very least. I have to be honest. I said this earlier, but there's one thing that sticks out to me from Dark Souls 2. Beside from just Sir Loney's fight was just fantastic. It was just DLC. Not even part of the game-based game. Was no, I don't want to die. That's not really ideal. Was the Majula track. The track in Majula was so soothing. Was so soothing. I loved it. When I saw how it really is, I was like, oh, that's why they don't seem to find it. This makes no sense at all. Well, actually, I might have to look that up, actually, because I would love to be able to see what that's all about. Okay, I really hate these guys. Just, come on, please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I'm just trying to go back. I'm trying to get one hit. Just one hit. Good golly grief. Good golly grief. But no, actually, now that you kind of mention that, though. Dark Souls 2 map design. Trying to understand Dark Souls 2 world layout. Illustrating map design. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. But no, yeah. But I'd have to say though, the Majula track though was fantastic. I loved it. I swear I could go to sleep to that track. Okay, no, we're going back now, so that's my bad. And then after this, then I think we'll be on for a winner. We'll be on for a winner. I agree, it is soothing. Well, we could put on now. We could put Wait, you only have to ask, man. I'm just saying, like, you only have to ask. Majula, I mean, let's just chug on now, man. There's no need to beat around the bush. Music. Oh, that's desktop. You can see Jig Dog. Jig Dog. Oh. 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 Oh, baby. Give me chills. It's giving me chills, man. There you go. I turn it up a little bit. Haha, right, since you exactly, man. Since you asked, I completely respect it. We're all Dark Souls 2 fans around here. We're like the black sheep of the franchise. Now, I can imagine though, when I start playing the game and I start hearing this, I'm gonna know that I'm at a checkpoint. Cause I think since it's also kind of like related to as well, such a safe part of the game where you know nothing can happen. I think it only just adds to it. It only adds to the fact that like you're safe here. It's very similar to, I guess, how Resident Evil does the music for their safe rooms. I think there's like there's a specific sound or something they do for their rooms, which you cannot you feel a sense of like safety. I think this is my first time with a track or something to say that, like, obviously, yeah, this place is safe. I don't decide tone in DS1, DS2 shine, so yeah, I think that's fair. And to be fair though, Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 shrines, they're not, I guess, necessarily sad. I think they're more just like mellow. Like there's not really much going on in terms of like emotion. Okay. There you go. Well, at least Dark Souls 1 at the very least. From what we can see so far. Short sword, let's go. Oh, I'm kind of buzzed to play Dark Souls 2. Yo, the platinum's coming. It's gonna come sooner rather than later. Okay, and then we're gonna be going on here. Making my way downtown, walking fast, making plans. And this guy is gonna give us.
Oh, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too.
To be fair though, what we can actually do actually, in this case, is take off this.
Oh yeah. By the way, I can share the spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you.
Sorry.
Unless you find the magic unsavory.
Yes, you have the Majula, but then you also have this. Kind of like violin going on in the background. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. How do I answer? Oh, I don't know how to answer. How do I answer, guide? No, actually, to be fair, I can't see now. I can't see. Maybe why I don't know why then it wasn't as pronounced. I don't know why it wasn't as pronounced. Maybe it's just because obviously when I had Dark Souls 2, my soundtrack going on, it just was a lot more louder. It does sound a bit more metal than anything else. But anyway, are we... So, okay, now, once we go ahead and say hi to him, I want to make sure that we're going to be doing the same thing, actually. My power to use care. Share my spells with you. Bring the materials, I'd be pleased to help you. Oh, wait a minute, so... How do you answer? Yes.
Oh really? Oh, that's a shame. But I'm on the fringe. I only wish that.
Oh wait, but oh sorry, wait a minute. No, we pressed the wrong button.
Oh hello there. I'm pleased to. Oh, and I'll be. Oh really?
Oh, okay, no, okay. I'm trying to press the right button.
Oh hello. I'm pleased. Oh, and
Yes,
I'll be pleased.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that. Right, let's get.
Let's get started. Yeah, I had this thought, just my thought now, that music in the Fighting Shrine, this one is for you, just like a little tune about your struggles with the game. Yeah, true actually. It's just a little tune, nothing too substantial, but just something. something to kind of like mention that, yeah, you're here, you can't be chilling. Honk. Honk. Well, we already got fireball, look, we are. Modify equipment. Okay, we're gonna be just upgrading this a ton. Upgrading this. Jesus Christ, we're upgrading this a ton. Well, I can't upgrade any more, but he's gonna upgrade it to like level 6 or 7. He's gonna level up that much. I won't be able to do that, sadly.
Goodbye then. Come back.
Okay, and then over here then.
Did the kindling is the art the poor young girl sent down into a tomb? What a terrible mission she is burdened with.
Oh, what the bloody hell?
Oh, hello. Myself. I'm fine.
So I'll show you a way. Better. All decoy. Whole decoy.
All right. That should help you on your journey. May we
Maybe.
meet again.
May we meet again. Okay then. I think though. That's pretty much it. We'll go ahead and repair some stuff. I think this is the end of this episode for us, so that's pretty useful in that case. That's pretty useful in that case. So I'm thinking. I think we're gonna put on something. Put on something, I don't know what. I have no clue what. I'm not gonna put on anything it seems. But anyway. It seems that's pretty much us done for the day. Imagine that! What a great way to end off this week. What a great way to end off this week. And then tomorrow then, oh god, I got Blighttown. Oh, Blighttown. Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. Right. An hour and 20 minutes of Blighttown. That was not nice. Well, anyway. I'm gonna leave my struggles to last stream. Or maybe by that point I'll be done with Blighttown and we'll be working to Sen's Fortress. This is the longest episode actually. And the Duke's Archive is quite long actually. Crystal Cave. The 2 parts to be fair. Oh no, it's not even 2 parts, that's actually the same thing. Do you have the master key? Yep, we do. We do have the master key, thankfully. Since that was one of the items we came in with. Yeah, this game is quite long actually, considering. So, well, despite all that though, I don't remember if we needed to go through all the Blighttown for the trophy. Yes, well, possibly anyway. I don't know that we need to get it anyway. So, let's go. Oh no, wait a minute, Dark Souls 2 map. Dark Souls 2 map. There we go. I wanna go ahead and save that for a video later on. Because I want to go ahead and watch Dark Souls content. But yes, well, yeah, we do have it because obviously we spawned in with it. It was one of our starting items. Like a master key opens any basic lock, so does help out a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Sick of poodles. What I'm gonna do is, since we are here, I'm gonna go ahead and save. I think we'll go ahead and save just to make sure that we're caught up, so you guys don't see my bloody screen. Because you guys have to see my bloody screen. We're gonna go ahead and do 2 things actually before we end off today's stream. Because yeah, I do want to try to get into the habit now of at the end of each stream to saving our progress. I'm not save. Well, I guess the technical definition of save scumming is literally doing this, but it makes it so that we don't have to go back and do all this, and if we mess something up. Okay, it makes it a little more easier for us. Okay, it makes it a little bit easier for the platinum. Makes it a little bit easier for the platinum, man. Okay, just a little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I think almost everyone does it, yeah. But I do know that as obviously it's frowned upon by most though, so I gotta be obviously aware that some people may not be happy with it. Then to be fair though, if people watched me when I went ahead and fought Milena for the first time, I think they would be rightfully peed off. And I hope to to rectify that in our next playthrough of Elden Ring, where we will fight her properly without going into the bloody corner and essentially essentially just jumping onto the back trunks and just dropping off the map. Just silly to go through like 4 different of all endings if they get an ending based on temperature. Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. I wouldn't say that obviously there is going to be a few things we'll need to do anyway for like the endings and such. But if we can avoid doing as many as we can, it would be ideal. It would be ideal. Then there we go. Like similar for like and it was similar for Elden Ring, to be fair. But since we were playing on the PS5 and we could only go ahead and like essentially, and since we can only really essentially by that point have, can you like get out the PS5 please? Thank you very much. Like one save at a time because it was on the PS5 rather than the PS4 version, which I've now learned my lesson with. Yeah, it's something you need to be very much aware about. Especially for these type of games that are just massive. I hate the fact that on the PS5 you can't just do a proper save. It's really stupid. It's really, really stupid. Like you can only have like one save file. And it has to be through PSN. Has to be, you have to pay for save. You can't. You have to pay for to be able to do a save file. It's stupid. It's rightfully stupid, man. All for the point of just going ahead and being able to play physical media. It sucks. Such a major donkey. But yeah, for the PS, it's up the auto sync thing. I just sync to get it when needed. I have to play for platinum in one playthrough. Exactly. So helps out a ton. But I just hate the fact that you can't use a USB stick for this, because with the USB you can, yeah, and sync file, yes, you have local saves, yeah. You have local saves, yeah. But I don't know. You can't like upload to a USB, and it just sucks. That's why for these types of games, I will definitely I would definitely go ahead and ensure we stick to PlayStation 4 games. Anyway, we can put this on now because obviously there's nothing I'm hiding. There's nothing to really hide here. Besides the fact that I got all the other games downloaded ready to go. So, but anyways, though, I think it's about time that we head out for today's stream. Let's have a look and see who's online. Have a look and see who's online. Have a little gander. Have a little gander, some would say. Who's online? Who's on? Who's Pim chilling? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Lots of people on. Lots of people on, and I do not know how to choose. I'm very bad at this point. This point in the stream, I'm not very good at because there's loads of cool people that are online, and I don't want. I want to read them all. Can you read them all? Can you rate them all? Because they're all cool. They're all legends. We'll go ahead though and say, well, what is? I will say hi to Boris the gentleman, because we did say we were going ahead and say hi to him today, or yesterday, so we weren't able to do it. There you go. But no, legends. I just want to say thank you for today's stream. I really appreciate it. It's been hella fun as per usual. We're back on tomorrow if everything goes to plan, but you never know. Aliens could land. And what we'll do is that I'll try to get through episode 5 of the playthrough, which will be a lot of Blight Town. Don't know how that's gonna go. We'll have to wait and see. And yeah, anyway, thank you for today. Really appreciate it. Support's been amazing. Absolutely, just fantastic. I'm happy that we're finally moving through the Dark Souls games again. I do like the franchise, and yeah, it's just kind of like a really fun pastime to be able to finally go ahead and get through the platinums once more, but on a profile that I'm gonna hopefully stick to because good golly grief, I wouldn't want to do this again. Well, to be fair, I can't do it again because I have no other PlayStation 4 accounts I actually would want to do this for. Because first time around, it was just because the fact that I just wanted to play them. Now this time round, I actually have the account I want to play on. So yeah, this should be my fun time. Anyway, have a good one, be safe, and I will see you all very, very soon. Yay.